everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Kendall Live. I'm your host, Amanda Brecher.
I'm Kelsey Fama.
And I'm Asmita Khullar. Let's start with this week's music news. Jack Antonoff, drummer of the band Fun and lead singer of the band Bleachers, has set to writing a book about a record store and CD culture in the 90s. The book, entitled Record Store and published by Simon & Schuster, is made up of a collection of essays, interviews, photographs, and other memorabilia meant to pay tribute to what he calls the endangered cultural institution. Within the book, Jack Antonoff strives to prove that record stores are, quote, the most exciting place you could go, regardless of your age or social standing. Although the book does not yet have a publication date, keep an eye out for its projected release date in 2017.
On March 18th, Gwen Stefani released This Is What the Truth Feels Like, her first solo album in a decade. This album that Gwen has proclaimed as a breakup record is her most personal album yet, dealing with her recent divorce and her new relationship. The album has experienced commercial success, debuting at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and becoming her first number 1 album on the chart. Some songs, such as Asking For It, featuring Fetty Wap, feel as though she is trying too hard to be relevant. However, Used to Love You, my personal favorite, redeems the entire album by reminding us all why we loved Gwen so much 10 years ago. This Is What the Truth Feels Like is out now on iTunes and will be released on Spotify on April 1st.
80s rock group the Go-Gos have announced their month-long farewell tour taking place this summer. The lineup includes 4 of the original members of the iconic girl group, with openers Kaya Stewart and Best Coast. Bethany Costantino of Best Coast stated on Twitter that she is stoked to open for these rock legends. And in reference to their final tour, the Go-Go's said that after a 38-year run, we are gearing up for one last blast. Best Coast, best known for their songs Boyfriend and Feeling Okay, and Kaya Stewart, best known for her song In Love with a Boy, should get a younger demographic excited to see the Go-Go's, who are best known for their 80s rock anthems such as We Got the Beat, Our Lips Are Sealed, and Vacation. The tour will be traveling all throughout the U.S. this summer and is an event you won't want to miss.
All right, guys, cool stuff. Now on to a game of this or that, where we have to choose between 2 bands, albums, or artists, and explain why. I will start.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, Florence and the Machine or Lana Del Rey?
Ooh.
Okay, I'll go first. So I just have to choose which one I like better,
Yeah,
right?
explain what you think.
I think I like Florence and the Machine better.
Me
I
too.
love Lana Del Rey, but Florence and the Machine is like, I feel like she's like a god, like a goddess, you know? I feel like seeing her live would be like amazing.
Yeah.
Especially that song in the Great Gatsby album. I can't remember what it's called, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
And I feel like that one's really Young and Beautiful. Wait, Lana Del Rey also has.
Yeah, that's Lana Del Rey.
There's a Florence and the Machine one too.
Wait, I don't know which one
I
you
can't remember what
mean.
it's called.
I don't
But it's
remember.
really, really good.
She's so
and
good.
it's like, it just like takes over like my mind when I listen to it, you know what I mean?
I'm also Florence and the Machine. Love them both. I'm just more into Florence and the Machine. I'm seeing her this summer at Firefly.
Oh my God,
She's
it's
just
amazing.
so cool. Like, I feel like she just, there's no words. I love Florence and the Machine. She's like who I'm most excited to see this summer.
Agreed.
And yeah.
What about
Okay.
you?
I like both of them a lot. I feel like I listen to Lana Del Rey more, but I will say that Florence and the Machine is like, it's like an experience when you
That's so
listen to
true.
it.
It
It's
is.
like a whole other thing. So I totally get why you guys would like Florence and the Machine more, but I listen to Lana Del Rey much more.
They're both so good, though.
Yeah.
Like, tough
Agreed.
question.
All right, let's see. We have the Front Bottoms or Modern Baseball.
Ooh,
These are
yeah.
all personal attacks.
they're so similar to each other. Okay, should I go first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I guess I listen to the Front Bottoms more, so I'm gonna choose the Front Bottoms. But recently I realized, after I went to this concert that was like Bleachers and Modern Baseball, I realized that like Modern Baseball has like a different feel, even though it's really similar to the Front Bottoms, that like sometimes I get in a mood where I just want to listen to Modern Baseball, you know?
Yes.
But I'm gonna choose Front
Yeah.
Bottoms for
I've
this.
seen them both live, and I love both of them. They're like whenever I want like punk music, that's what I listen to. But I feel like, all right, so I've always said the Front Bottoms are like my number 1, but like I feel like Modern Baseball is so much more relatable for me too. This is so hard. I'm gonna choose the Front Bottoms, but like I'm really upset about having to make this decision because like I
I
love
get
both
that.
of them so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just have like, no, they're both relatable and connectable. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just
I've,
choose
I've
them.
also seen them both because they both came here.
Oh, true.
Wait,
And I
actually,
feel
same.
like, yeah,
Duh.
I feel like when you're listening to them, they're very similar and it would
Yeah.
be hard to pick. But when you see them live, they are very different
Yeah.
like experiences. I think I have more fun when I see the Front Bottoms.
Me
And
too.
like I feel like
That's
I
true.
I didn't see
I
Modern
started
Baseball
listening to the
here.
Front Bottoms first, so I feel like I have like a
Me
weird
too.
loyalty to them and Brian Sella, who I love.
That's true. I feel like
So,
connected to Brian.
Yeah, I feel like I have to choose the
friends.
Front Bottoms.
Actually, yeah, now that you said that, the Front Bottoms live is like so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like screaming the lyrics
I
and
saw
stuff.
Modern Baseball somewhere else. Like I didn't see them at TCNJ, so I don't know how it was here. But like they were really fun too, where I saw them. But I just feel like Front Bottoms, it's more of like I don't want to say an experience again, but an experience.
It is an experience.
Seeing
You're
them
right.
in baseball is weird because like you look at them and they're like, is this really a band? And not
pretty
because
good
they're
at
bad,
tag.
just because like they all just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like they don't look like a band.
Yeah, they're really
They look
different.
like 4 random guys who like,
Just like found each other on the
Exactly.
Like, I love them all, but like, what?
street. Yeah, and I feel like both of them, like both bands have like a feel to them that are like the
Yeah.
similar. They're like
Yeah.
really similar. I
Similar
don't know.
but different.
It's like a new wave of that kind of band,
New-
you know?
All right.
All right. Billy Joel or Elton John?
Like I said, personal attacks, my 2 like favorites.
Okay, one of you guys can go first.
I guess I'll go. I want to like make a formal apology right now to Elton John that I'm doing this because I love them
So
both
Elton John, if you're
much.
listening.
Elton John, if you watch
which
Kendall
I'm
Live.
sure he is.
But like, all right, so I've seen Billy Joel twice in concert and I've cried both times. My dad's been really angry both times when I cried because I went with him. But like, yeah. But all right, so Billy Joel is from Long Island. I am from Long Island. I just have this theory one day we're gonna run into each other and make plans to hang out. Me and Billy Joel. I just love him so much, and like my favorite song in the world is like Vienna by Billy Joel, and like I just love Billy Joel, so I have to choose him. But I also love Elton John. And
Okay.
I'm upset. I'm just
That's
upset.
okay. She's upset about all of them. That's fine.
worked up.
Poor Amanda.
I listen. Okay, I if I'm gonna listen to someone, it'll be Billy Joel. I just prefer listening to his music. That's not even to say it's better. It's just the one that I like listening to. But also, I really respect Elton John, and he did help write the music for The Lion King. It's a big deal
That's
for
what-
me.
He's still a great guy.
Yeah.
That's the reason I'm going to choose Elton John
Yeah.
too, because of Lion King.
For the Lion
Yeah.
King.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's a good
That's all I have to say.
reason. Yeah.
Anyone else?
Anyone else? All right. The Weeknd or Frank Ocean? Ooh.
Ooh. I mean, everyone knows that I'll choose
Why
The
are these so
Weeknd.
hard?
I'm also gonna choose
I have
The
a weird
Weeknd.
obsession with The Weeknd, which is weird because I don't listen to R&B and I don't listen to like, this is gonna sound pretentious, but I don't listen to a lot of like mainstream top 40 kind of music, but like Beauty Behind the
Too cool for
Madness, such an amazing album, like
Yeah.
so great. And there's so many, plus he also, going back to one of our last questions, he did a song with Lana Del Rey, Prisoner,
Yeah.
which
I
never heard
is
that
super
one.
amazing. And I like his hair.
I like his hair.
I
That's
like
another
that he
reason.
doesn't do a
Check
lot
that
of
off.
like interviews and stuff. He stays.
The Weeknd's really like
yeah,
mysterious.
he's
and
Yeah.
cool.
mysterious. There's just something about him.
He does
Yeah.
cool things.
Yeah.
Like he like performed on SNL and like randomly brought Nicki Minaj on, and like I loved that. I didn't
So
get it, but I
random.
loved it.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna choose The Weeknd too. Also, I like Frank Ocean. I just feel like I listen to The Weeknd more, but I
too.
do like both of them.
I feel like if Frank Ocean actually dropped the album that
Yeah,
he
then
promised,
he'd win.
then I would have
Kendall
chosen
Live.
him, but that's what
Yeah.
you get, Frank Ocean.
There's like some Frank Ocean songs I love. Like I think Forrest Gump is like really great, but there's like 4 that I know, so I can't choose him.
Yeah, I choose The Weeknd too.
Yeah, I don't
The
know
Weeknd
Frank
wins
Ocean
overall.
that
Weeknd
well.
wins.
Yeah.
I feel like the only thing I have to say against him is that he did a song for 50 Shades of Grey, which is not something I'm a fan of. But the song
he
he
was
did for it
nominated.
was so good.
It was
Earned
good.
It is amazing.
I listen to it all the time.
Me too. All right, let's see. We have country Taylor Swift or 1989 Taylor Swift.
1989 Taylor Swift.
I feel like I'm gonna be
Definitely.
the only one. Oh, you're gonna do it. What
I'm absolutely 100% going country Taylor
All right,
Swift.
look, I love 1989. I think it's like a standalone. Like it's an amazing album. To be fair, like commercially, it's probably her best album. But I just love the country Taylor Swift because like that's all I listened to middle school, high
Yeah.
school. Like I was like, oh, Amanda only listens to Taylor Swift. Like it's a little embarrassing. Like it's fine.
Yeah, I'll reveal that in like middle school and
reveal.
early elementary school, I had like her actual CDs. I would listen to them almost every day. I had like a crush on the same boy in elementary school for probably like 4 years, and I would listen to Teardrops on my guitar and like cry because I related
Yes.
so much.
On your guitar?
On her guitar. She bought a guitar just to cry.
I didn't
on.
even have. Yeah, I bought the guitar just to cry on because I didn't
You're
play
just
guitar.
like Taylor
But like,
Swift.
yeah, and I like when she had her long, naturally curly hair.
I like
love,
that hair, too.
She was a very
Yeah.
different person. Like
So
I
I-
love both.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No,
I understand what you're saying. Like, she did get commercial in like a bad way.
No, but I love 1989.
Me
Like,
too, me too.
This is not an attack on 1989.
I'm just not a fan of country music in general. Actually,
Right.
I'm not really a fan of Taylor Swift in general, but if I had to choose, I would choose
I'm just so
1989.
personally connected
Sorry,
to Taylor Swift
guys.
because
Same.
middle school. Like,
Yeah.
Makes
That's the
sense.
thing, like, I don't mind that she changed. Like, I know a lot of people feel she sold out. I don't feel that way, because if you think about it, like, how many years has she been singing for?
You know, she
A lot.
grew as an
Probably a
artist.
good,
like, it was
yeah,
She's gonna
exactly.
change. If you don't change,
Exactly.
then
Like
Yeah.
my music tastes
Yeah.
when I started listening to Taylor Swift aren't the same as like me now listening to Taylor Swift.
True.
So how can we expect Taylor Swift to have the exact
so
same music
fair.
taste at her
That's
whole
so
career? Because
true.
she's not that much older than us. She's still changing.
My
everything.
theory is though, like if she was still making country music now, I wouldn't like it. You know, like that's still my favorite Taylor Swift, but like she needed to grow and she
You're
needed
right.
to change.
She needs to change.
Yeah.
Then we would all be sick of her if she like stayed the same.
She,
Very true.
So true, guys.
Yeah.
So
Last
right.
one.
Okay, here it goes. Nickelback or Smash Mouth?
Is this real? Is this a joke?
All right, Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
I just have
Smash
a
Mouth.
hatred for Nickelback. Maybe because
Yeah.
everyone does.
There's just,
But
you know, All Star.
I just can't.
I like unapologetically love All Star. Like what
That's
a jam.
true.
See, I feel like
Me too.
Nickelback. I just kind of lack all respect for them. But Smash Mouth, that's like a guilty pleasure
Me
kind
too.
of thing.
I don't-
Like
I don't hate
Nickelback,
Smash
I would
Mouth.
never listen to Nickelback, not even like on private
Not even
Spotify
on private.
sessions.
Not even
like, kind of feeling
ironically.
bad about myself.
Yeah.
Like Smash Mouth is something that like I catch myself singing like, hey no.
Me too.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
I always sing like some of the lines that I can't remember right now, but I
Right.
like always
Same.
sing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think Smash Mouth wins
Yeah, Smash Mouth
overall.
wins.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
No doubt.
All
Smash
right.
Mouth for the spring
Smash Mouth.
concert.
All right.
So if you learned anything today, it's that Nickelback sucks.
Smash Mouth. All right, great game, guys. That's all the time we have for this week's episode of Kendall Live. Once again, I'm your host, Amanda Brecher.
I'm Kelsey Fama.
And I'm Asmita Khullar. Thanks for watching.